Hello, in this video I want to show you how to use all gestures and motions on ASUS ROG Phone 7. And to do this, first we'll need to access our settings, then scroll down for advanced, and here there's a gesture tab. There's not much settings right here, but if we enter gestures there's even more. So first let's try to cover this one right here. So we have a quick launch camera, double click power key to open a camera, and it works like this. There's a power key right here. I'm gonna double press it, and did I even enable? No, okay, sorry. And yeah, the camera launches fine. Next feature is one-handed mode. You can enable it and then click on the name to enter specific settings. Here you can pull a screen into reach, so when you're using your phone in one hand, it's much easier to access the notification panel. And you can click on this gear icon to adjust where the notification panel where you'll be able to reach the notification panel, sorry. And let's go all the way down like this. Now we can go to our home page, and as you can see, the notification panel pops up from the middle of our phone. We don't need to reach all the way up. There's also option to enable one-handed mode shortcut, and that way you'll see this, and this will instantly cut your phone in half to access the notification panel. Next one is back double tap, and you can enable it. Also enter this option to choose which function it works as, and I want to make a screenshot with it. So we're gonna lift our phone and then double back tap. I guess right here. It should work with a cover, we'll see. Yep, it works fine even with a cover. Next feature is air triggers, and you can find two different air triggers on this phone. There's one right here and another one right here, and there's many other settings regarding it. So we have a short squeeze, and we can customize how it works. So when you enable it, you can pick a function. In this case, there's a Google Assistant. And now long squeeze, we want to open a flashlight, or actually no, let's go for a screenshot. You can adjust the squeeze force level. Let's go all the way down, as I find this feature kind of annoying when it's too up with sensitivity. And now you can use your palm like this to use this trigger. So short squeeze, as you can see, it doesn't work for me for some reason. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with it. If you're interested with it, just go here and try to use it. Next up, there's this gestures tab, and here we can enable to lift to check our phone. Now if you lock your device, you can pick it up and it should wake your screen without touching any buttons, like this. Flip down to mute, turn the device face down to mute all incoming calls. So if you put your phone screen to the table, it should mute all incoming calls. There's touch gestures, double tap to suspend, and let's try to enter it. Double tap empty space on the home screen or lock screen to turn the screen off. And let's try it on our home screen as it mentions. Okay, it works fine, but it doesn't work in reverse. screen up, okay, screen on, and okay, so I forgot to enable that one. Now if we double tap on our locked screen, it works fine. Swipe up to wake up. Swipe up the screen to wake up your device from idle mode. Again, we'll need to lock our phone and just perform the swipe to wake it up. Now there's a gestures on the locked screen, music control, draw pause with 2 fingers to pause or resume music, and draw arrow to the left or arrow to the right to change between the tracks. You need to enable it, and there's many different gestures and right here. So draw W to launch a specific app, draw S to launch a specific app, and etc. Let's try one like this. If we click on it, we can change a function. So I want to open a Chrome with it, and there was a W. Let's try drawing it, and as you can see, our Google Chrome pops up. And that's basically all of the gestures and motions you get on this device. And that's it for this video. Hope you like it. Please consider subscribing to our channel, leave a like and a comment below.